See, there are a lot of things at the core of these repeated patterns of generational trauma, but one of the things that we really desperately need to talk about is the patterns of invalidating human emotion. If you're watching this, odds are, just because of how the world has been going for so long, you grew up in an environment where your feelings were often invalidated, right? It was like, oh, you're just a kid, or oh, that crush you have is no big deal, or oh, you're overreacting to this thing. But the problem with that is that as human beings, our emotions are very real. And yes, we do want to, of course, teach emotional regulation skills. But in order to teach something, we must meet someone where they're at. And a person's emotional reaction to a situation is a reflection of where they are currently at in their development. So when we invalidate the feelings of little humans, right, it doesn't allow for them to evolve in their skills to manage those emotions, right? So when I invalidate, if I were to invalidate a little human's emotions around their distress about getting the wrong colored spoon during breakfast, right, that may seem for us as like no big deal, but for somebody, for a human who just learned what a spoon is yesterday and understands this much about the world, that's as big a deal as you and me learning something massively new today, right? That maybe would blow our minds, like if aliens came to visit you or something. And we have to understand that perspective is at the core of everything and impacts the way that we think and feel. And so if we truly want to teach, we must empathize. See, empathy is the skill that will essentially heal humanity if we all start nurturing it, because empathy helps us understand that how somebody is reacting is based on their current perspective. And if I desire to get them to a different place in their understanding, I must meet them where they're at. No different than if I wanted to literally help you travel from one location to another. Wouldn't I have to meet you where you're at to do that if I wanted to physically help you? So if we only see perspectives from our view, we are then not able to help other humans evolve beyond their current level of understanding, whether they're a little human or a big human.